From Pastcast Studios, Dodge City, it's Gunsmoke, the Wild West toughest tales. The Legend of Gunsmoke, a journey through radio's wildest frontier. Long before television sets lit up living rooms, and we all stared at that screen in our hand, streaming videos, watching movies, listening to podcasts, news and entertainment rode into our homes and our ears on radio airwaves, and none thundered louder across the prairie and across living rooms across North America and around the world than Gunsmoke. From 1952 to 1961, across North America, families would gather around their radios every Saturday evening. Dim the lights, the fire might be crackling, might have popcorn, hot chocolate, and waiting for the voice of Marshal Matt Dillon echoing through the radio. Those opening lines. Gunsmoke, brought to you by L&M Filters, starring William Conrad as Matt Dillon, signaled the start of a half-an-hour radio drama that didn't just tell Western tales, it defined them. Gunsmoke was created by writer Norman Macdonnell and scriptwriter John Meston. The series was meant to be the first adult Western. Gone were the white hat, black hat clichés of the silver screen. Instead, Gunsmoke brought grit, gray areas, and gunsmoke into American and Canadian homes. At the center of the show was U.S. Marshal Matt Dillon, voiced by the steady, strong, deep voice of William Conrad. Not the lean gunslinger TV viewers would rather see later, but a powerful, resonant voice that gave Dillon both strength and sorrow. Matt Dillon was a man trying to bring law to the lawless and justice to the edge of the frontier in the United States. By his side was Chester Proudfoot, played by Parley Bear, Dillon's loyal, limping deputy whose homespun wisdom and nervous energy brought both comic relief and emotional depth. Howard McNear, who later played Floyd the Barber on The Andy Griffin Show, was Doc Adams, the cynical but caring physician. Rounding out the main cast was Georgia Ellis as Miss Kitty Russell, owner of the Long Branch Saloon. She was sharp, strong-willed, and more than Dillon's love interest, she was a symbol of independence in a time where women were often way too one-dimensional on the airwaves. Together, this cast delivered more than 480 episodes, a full decade of storytelling from 1952 until 1961. This made Gunsmoke one of the longest-running and most respected radio dramas in history. Gunsmoke was more than shootouts and saloons, though. The writing looked deep into the complexities of frontier life, morality, revenge, justice, and mercy. Each episode painted a picture of the Old West as it might truly have been, hard and dusty and full of choices that no man or woman made lightly. For families in Thunder Bay, Toronto, Tulsa, Kansas City, or Tucson, tuning into Thunder Bay's Gunsmoke wasn't just entertainment, it was ritual. You can almost imagine it now. Saturday night, dishes done, kids in pajamas, Mom tuning the knob on the old wooden Philco radio while Mom and Dad get the kids quiet. The theme music kicked in, and just like that, the family was transported back in time to Dodge City. It was a time when CGI didn't exist. Folio effects were the special effects. Voice, sound, and your imagination. Well, the television version of Gunsmoke would go on to run for 20 seasons with James Arnez in the role of Matt Dillon. For many radio lovers, it's William Conrad's voice that echoes the clearest. The original audio drama remains a masterpiece of character-driven storytelling and audio craftsmanship. And thanks to digital archives and old-time radio fans, the magic of Gunsmoke endures. Each creak of the saloon door, each showdown in the street, and each somber narration from Matt Dillon still echoes the imagination. So, next time you crave a tale from the frontier, turn off your screen, close your eyes, and tune in, because out on the prairie, justice rides again in the very crackle of Gunsmoke. This has been a journey into Gunsmoke with Pastcast Studios presenting your favorite radio show and one of my favorite radio shows, Gunsmoke, where legends were told one voice at a time. Thanks for tuning in to Gunsmoke on Pastcast Studios. Subscribe to keep in touch.